Welcome back to the Schmeat Nation 3 podcast playoff edition. We've made it all the way here. Once again, I'm your host, Kieran Kale. Alongside me, Adam Rocket. How you doing this fine December evening, Adam?
Oh man, it's going all right, man. I wish it could be in playoffs. I always wish I could be in playoffs. Had a solid streak there, like 7 years, first 7 years of the league making the playoffs. But second time in league history, I'm on the outside looking in. But at least I get to look in on what should be a spicy playoff matchup or some spicy playoff bracket. There we go.
It does seem like it'll be a good one here, and that's not just because last year I couldn't have been further from the playoffs than this year I'm in. So it looks good. We'll run through it all. We'll quickly tap on last week's matchups. Nothing like major happened at the end. I feel like kind of just went laterally there, but there's of course narrative. So let's jump right into it here. Starting off, I secure my bye thanks in large part to Aaron's underperforming week, but she of course still got a victory over Jasper, puts up 87 at this time of year, so that's tough. And then the main event was of course the showdown for the 6th spot with Bradley and Parker. Both of them end up losing, but Bradley edges out and gets in.
Yeah, and I'm imagining that Parker's just feeling the way that I felt the week before, where the door was just open when I played him, and the team just went out and laid an egg. Like, that's the worst feeling in the world, just to know that, you needed to put up maybe a slightly above average performance in order to beat Andrew this week, and your team just way underperformed. Like, they didn't even make it close. It was over in the morning games.
Yeah, that was tough for him. To his credit, he had been on a bit of a hot streak. I think winning like 3 of 4 down the stretch, but he needed to win that 4th one and couldn't get it done against the old Andrew. And then I think there's some solace too, where there was that brief moment where Seth didn't have a team. I was thinking as my emergency button, if he proceeded to do that, which of course he did not, I would just pin Bradley and Parker against each other with a little commissioner override. And if that would have happened, Brad would have won anyway. So there you go. He wins the outright head-to-head there.
Yeah.
And secures himself a spot. So
yeah.
Quick overview. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I don't really think there was any other implications on the line this week, was there?
No, Jamie needed me and Aaron. I think Jamie and Reese needed me and Aaron to lose, and then they would have had an interesting scenario. But and I thought a loss was on the way to me, but I had the greatest afternoon game performance of all time after Daniel Jones tore his ACL, and I got 0 from the quarterback position. So couldn't believe I overcame that, and then the playoffs are now set. So let's jump into a quick flash of the game picks here. We both went 5-1, pretty good for us. Above 500 is good. Above 60% is pretty solid. So we need to start betting on these games somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like you have been smacking me for the last couple of years in this category.
I think you get like behind, and then you're like, I need to, you start choosing games you shouldn't, where maybe you got to pick and choose the battles. But I've been there too, chasing from behind. So sometimes you got to go contrary. Let's see how the playoffs work. Maybe we'll do a playoff pick record here.
Yeah, we still got the game picks here.
Jumping into the first of our 2 playoff matchups, and we'll cover quickly the consolation ladder, but obviously those games get more eventful in the Week 16 matchup. So starting off. Reese at 9-5 in the 5th seed takes on Jamie in the 4th seed. Right now, ESPN has it pretty favorable of Jamie. I assume Reese has adjusted the lineup. He has. Jamie with an 18-point spread there and absolutely dismantled Reese in Week 6. I feel like I've probably been using the Week 6 bias against Reese all season because I think I've been a bit of a hater on his team, but here he is in the 5th slot with a chance.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we have kind of been a little bit down on his team over the years. And I mean, in my opinion, deservedly so. Again, those the wide receivers, it's other than Puka, and the running backs just don't look great. Jalen Hurts, sneakily somehow still the QB6 in fantasy, but like I feel like Reese's tree is just trending downwards. Like, I don't know. Michael Pittman losing Daniel Jones and now has 44-year-old Phillip Rivers throwing him the ball. Like, what? Who saw that coming?
But he does have Jerry Rice in the flex. Like, Michael Wilson is the cheat code at the moment. I think it's been insane. Yeah, one off game when Marvin Harrison came back. But then
look at those target numbers. That is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. 18.
It is against Houston, though, and we just saw what Houston did to all of the Kansas City pass catchers. So it's a tough matchup in week 1.
Yeah, that is a tough one on his side. And then, like, Monty and Spears. The other options are really gross as well.
Yeah.
But it's like,
are you really going to play Chuba Hubbard over any of these guys?
Like Tajay Spears ain't going to do anything against San Fran. Yeah. But maybe you do. I mean, didn't Chuba just come off a crazy week? Yeah. He's not chasing.
I mean, Chuba did. It looks like Tony Pollard on the other side. That was one thing that was just messing with me all of last week was Tony Pollard just running it up. He had so many long runs. It was crazy.
Yeah, he was going nuts against Cleveland D too. And
one single game to make him an RB2 on the season.
Yeah, pretty wild there. So we can flip over, transcend that into Jamie's side. Obviously, the strength has been the wide receivers with George Pickens sneakily becoming a beast. And then she's hoping to get Marvin Harrison back. But did he do a lot when he came back that 1 week? Oh, he got 15. That's pretty serviceable.
Yeah, he had 6 catches and 7 targets there. That's not bad. She does have Jawan Jennings on the bench, too, in case that doesn't work out. I don't know how inspiring that is, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she's going to need – I mean, it's a good matchup. I feel like Devon H.
Did you get Omarion Hampton back?
Yeah. The running backs are so solid. I think Achan's said he's going to play, too.
I think was he a full participant? I thought I saw someone.
They're holding him out just because it's a pain management thing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any more recent news from Monday, but I thought I saw an interview that he was just saying yeah, I'm gonna play. So
yeah, doesn't surprise me.
That's gonna be a big one there for her.
Yeah.
Who are you feeling?
I'm gonna take Jamie. I think her team is just better all around.
Yeah, how can I go away after being such a generational Reese hater? And Reese performs the best when we do hate on the team, so I'll go Jamie as well. Put me in there too. All right, and in my opinion, the better of the two matchups here. Bradley 7-7 going up against Aaron at 9-5. Only a 5-point projection spread in this one. Big news starting with Brad's team does get Mike Evans back and looks like it's back and immediately in. So I guess who else would? Yeah, he's got some other options there, but
is Mike Evans actually practicing though? I saw
I
that
think he's actually going to play. He remains questionable. They acted
on a short week. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see
how it goes on. It'll be 90 minutes before the thing, but even if he doesn't play, Brad does have some other options there. He's got Shadur for the championship run.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, the way that this guy loves Shadur Sanders. He does get Drake May back. It was a bit unfortunate last week he had to start Jaden Daniels, which I didn't think he would be saying at the beginning of the year, but that guy just has been so hurt this year.
Yeah, and I guess he did end up getting hurt. So Brad almost got robbed of a playoff berth by a QB injury. So
yeah, luckily he had Parker's team to worry about, which you never really have to worry about that team.
Catching strays, and then Trey McBride and Seahawks D, I think, are the heroes here. Just absolute cheat code having the tight end one in a tight end premium league, averaging 24 points is nuts. And then Seahawks D averaging over 16 every week.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me here if the Seahawks were the difference here, just because going up against, like I said, Phillip Rivers, or if it's not Phillip Rivers, who is it? Riley Leonard, like that guy can throw a ball.
Man, look at jumping over to Erin's team, the absolute unit she has put together. Because the only player rankings where you're like, oh, that's nasty, are just two people averaging over 20 points in Bucky Irving and Rashi Rice.
Yeah, two people that just missed extended time but have been so good. So
yeah, she's got quite the unit. I mean, it's like so nice to look at these playoff matchups because all the player rankings are just so clean with the single digit. Chase Adams, Rashi Rice, just so many points can come from Erin's side. Obviously, had an off week last week, but that was that Houston D. She does live and breathe with the Kansas City team, but some good pieces to have.
I was gonna say, and the Chargers defense definitely isn't as intimidating as the Houston defense is. So she'll be looking to bounce back. It looks like Brad had his way with Erin last time they played. Another just victory. So
this might have been the bye. Was it the bye? It was the Kelsey bye week. Yeah.
Okay.
Chiefs bye week.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, that's a crazy performance from Brad early on, but Erin with a chance to get some revenge.
Yeah. Who are you taking here?
Oh man. It's such a shame because Brad had made some like fantastic trades and should have Garrett Wilson and Drake London in there, but now is starting Brendan Strange and has a Jordan Addison problem, and Mike Evans might miss. So the wheels have come off a little bit. I think I'll have to go with Erin's team. Just been proving. I mean, averaging 182 is crazy. So
I know.
I'm hoping it's
points in the league. So I'm taking Erin too. Her team just seems so much better. Well, maybe not so much better, but better.
Yeah, and I will say I have to play the winner of this one, and it looks a little scary. I think I'd rather have the number one seed, but not how it worked out. So we'll see if that comes to fruition and whatnot. But I'll go Erin as well. I don't know if I said it.
Yeah.
And then we jump into the
consolation ladder.
The big one is, of course, 7 and 8 this week. Everyone, and then 10 and 9, because 11 and 12 can easily drop back to being in this bottom right matchup. But if Andrew or Parker win this week, and then if you or Connor win this week, I believe you're safe, right? Because you would jump there.
Yeah. And then you can't end up in the toilet bowl.
So big matchups here. Let's quickly jump through and see it. Obviously, this is a rematch of the week we just had, but they've split the series. So pretty close here, and even a surprising performance from Andrew last week with Bijan and JT not doing a whole lot, I don't think. So wide receivers came through to get him to drop 160, and Parker's team is just not up to snuff.
Yeah. I would be worried if I was Andrew, though, about the Jonathan Taylor situation. Like, I don't see how the Colts get away with running the ball as much as they did before, just because they're going to be facing 8-man boxes now. Like, you don't really have to worry about the QB throwing anymore, so you could just solely focus on stopping Jonathan Taylor. So I would be worried from that perspective, but again, Jonathan Taylor might just be good enough to overcome that. And yeah, the rest of the team kind of looks nasty, but there's a reason that we're all down in the bottom. You know, all of our teams look a little bit nasty.
I can't believe the Keon Coleman start here with a projection of 3 points. Does have some other options.
Yeah, so he probably just hasn't looked at fantasy yet because he's got Stephon Diggs there.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he won't look.
That's true. That'd be good for Parker. Parker's team's been all over. It's been so wild. We'll see if Jay Jettas can turn it around against Dallas. I have to imagine this is a matchup circle for him just to kind of silence all the people who are saying he's going to demand a trade and whatnot. There's been a lot of noise.
Yeah, I don't know.
9 in his relationship. So it could be a big pop-off game for there, but
does he get DK Metcalf in the lineup over Justin Jefferson this week? That is the question for me. He benched DK
over Khalil Shakir, right? This guy's one. Yeah, I don't know. He's got. You can't take Jay Jettis out. I think he started both.
Yeah.
He started Wandale too. Why does he have Wandale on the bench?
This guy's complaining about having a Wandale problem all season, and Wandale's secretly just like his best wide receiver.
Yeah, just someone you need to start. Yeah, it's been a tough season for Parker, but he was there at the end. He had hope, which is nice. So,
yep, he did have hope, and that's really all you can hope for in fantasy. I'll take Andrew here. I think his team is just a little bit better.
Yeah, it seems like it. But give me Parker for some pop-off potential.
Oh, and after you took Andrew in the Andrew v. Parker last week.
It's tough to beat a team back-to-back. It's like baseball. Tough to get the 2-0 on him, so we'll see if Parker take the series. And in your one, Connor at 5-9 versus you. A huge moment here. 178 to 162. Last time you played, bit of a barn burner. Just crazy, but how do you feel about this matchup?
I just hate my team. I hate what the team is. I hate looking at it. I hate that T. Higgins is hurt this week.
Huh?
I hate looking at Ricky Pearsall in the lineup. I don't know. But it's like, do I start Troy Franklin, who is going up against like the best pass defense in the league, or Alec Pierce, who again, like I just can't get on board with Colts players right now. So
yeah, you've got
my problem all season was with the QBs, man. I think I made the right choice like twice out of 10 weeks.
I do remember saying that. Luckily, it wouldn't have mattered or something a handful of times too. So it's been tough. Well, I mean, when you have 2 top 5 quarterbacks, it's tough. It's a tough problem to have.
I don't know. I feel like it's just so hard to trade quarterbacks too. Just because at the end of the day, what's the difference between having Dak Prescott and then like the 13th QB? It's like 6 points a week.
Yeah. And on Connor's side, AJ Brown, just as you said, I feel like we're sitting there looking at him as player ranking 30 or whatever, and now he's player ranking 13 and about to crash into the number 1 wide receiver. So you called that right on the dot, but it's been a tough season for managers of him.
Yeah, looking at AJ Brown on the other side is a bit tough. Just because like it's all there for Connor's team. He's got the QB, he's got the running back, he's got the wide receiver, and he's got Chase Brown too. Like he's got talented dudes there. They just underperformed, and I'm worried that they're just going to start performing where they should have been all season. And then I'm going to be forced to. Yeah.
Yeah, he does have Burrow too. Yeah, there's a lot of potential.
He put up almost 180 against me last time. What even happened? Can you click in?
It looks like I can. And not.
Never mind.
Oh, here it is.
I don't need to relive that. That's just not. That's last week's scores. Oh, there it is. Okay.
No, here we are. Yeah, you just made the wrong decision. It was.
That's right. Yeah, look at that. Wrong decision. Would have won.
That's 17 more points. Would have won. Might be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough sledding for you. Tough sledding.
Oh.
I guess I'll go.
That's just fantasy. I'm taking myself.
Yeah. Now we can't load it. And real quickly, let's look at the last matchup here in the consolation bracket. Now, this is a toilet bowl if I've ever seen one. We'll see if they're still there in 2 weeks. This would be a big moment for Eddie to get his first victory in, I don't know, 8 weeks. I don't remember when he last won.
Oh, my God.
Who are you taking here?
I have to think that Jasper will get Zach Ertz out of the lineup, so I'm leaning towards Jasper. But man, it's brutal, especially after the 87 points from last week. Woo! It's tough.
Yeah, it's not a very solid looking team at this point. He's had so many flashes, but I think that's kind of been what it's like rolling with Caleb Williams for most of the season, and Bo Nix even too. Like both of them have had big, huge weeks, and then some.
Bo Nix has been, as a Bo Nix owner in another league, it's a frustrating season.
Yeah, and he's got the Genty problem too. So yeah, I'll go Eddie, but it's tough now because it's like both these guys You just need to win next week, but it's like tough for these people to win twice in a row. So we'll see who they play.
Yeah, especially because you'll be facing the loser of the top game, which is like the 7th or 8th team, and you're like, the 11th or 12th. So it certainly makes it hard, but I'm sure it's happened before in our league. But
yeah, Parker fell down from here all the way to the bottom last year to run the beer mile. And I won. I think I lost the first 2 consolation games or however what.
It takes the first 2 weeks just to beat Parker.
Yeah, and then I finally got a win near the end. So tough running for him. One final question for you. Who are you tying the horse to in the winners bracket? You want to see Seth get a back-to-back championship? We got a couple people pushing for their second win, right?
To win back-to-back.
Reese would have one
except for Aaron has won in the playoffs so far.
Yeah,
that's who I'm tying my horse to, I believe. Come on, Aaron.
Aaron's put up quite the unit there. Fun little bracket, everyone. I'm so washed. I think I won like 10 years ago. Like
league's been around. Did you win year 2? So it's 9 years?
Something like that. Yeah, it's like I don't even think we were like decimal scoring yet. It's like yeah, here we go. I won year 2. Went 9-3.
What did the squad look like?
Kieran's boys with the Matthew Berry icon. Oh yeah, this is a championship team. If I've ever seen, I won 109-94 against Aaron. I think.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So back.
Look at that, and most of this team is still in the league. Honestly,
it is crazy to see Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Zach Ertz, Jake Elliott.
There's Kirk Cousins.
Joe Mixon and Kirk Cousins. That's so funny. Robbie Chosen's still in the league too. They didn't know.
Jameis Winston. I was rostered in 3 quarterbacks.
That's awesome.
I can't imagine 109 is a very high score even back in the day. Just the no decimal is so funny. So it's been a hot minute since I've won. We'll see if I can get that monkey off my shoulder. And then Reese hasn't won since 2020. But then, of course, we got Brad in 21, you in 22. You're the only one who's won twice. Is that what I'm saying?
Still, that's why I need to learn.
Yeah, there's 5 of us who could get it on. So we'll see if we can go. Jamie was so close to back-to-back last year. By an extra point, she lost and allowed Seth to get the victory. So it should be fun. Well, we haven't had enough trophy spamming in the chat from Seth. Like, where's the naked photo of you covering Justin?
I do feel like I had the best relationship with the trophy.
And then Jamie had a good moment at the wedding, too. That was fun.
Yeah. Need more trophy content.
I forgot what it looked like. It's nice to see my name on there every now and again, even though it's been forever. Like, we'll see how it goes. But okay, any final words?
Good luck to everyone in the dance, and good luck to everyone down below.
Yeah, my flight to Cabo leaves in an hour and a half, so I got to get going celebrating the bye week down there. So we'll see everyone next week.